What's up, guys? It's your boy Samster. Welcome to another edition of the Game Inspector. As you all know, I've been busy, so we're back, and today, just in time for the WWE Royal Rumble, we're gonna go old school. Of course, that's what the show is all about. Today we're gonna review WWF Royal Rumble for Super Nintendo. And, I have some pretty cool memories playing this. I didn't really play it, of course, when it came out. My uncle didn't have it, surprisingly. The uncle I've talked about going for Thanksgiving and Christmas, etc., he's actually a wrestling fan, so it's kind of surprising he didn't have any wrestling games for his Super Nintendo. But my memories with this game is, playing on the emulator is one of the first games I really got into. I think I was using SNES at the time on my old computer, and I was just starting to get into wrestling, curious about wrestling, and this was one of the first wrestling games I liked. Now, really, the first wrestling game I ever played, if it wasn't this one, it was definitely WCW versus NWO World Tour for N64. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright, guys, WWF Royal Rumble for the Super Nintendo. LJN, oh man, the angry video game nerd hates them. But I enjoyed this game back in the day, playing it on SNES on my old computer, and back when my computer was in the living room. I played a lot of games back then. Unfortunately, I wasn't using a controller or anything like now. Back then I used the keyboard and stuff, so, back then, it was harder to emulate stuff like N64 and PlayStation, so this is what I went to for wrestling games. So let's look at the roster. We got the Macho Man, Randy Savage, rest in peace. I'm really happy he is in the Hall of Fame, finally. Hopefully one day we get Owen Hart as well. Fortunately, he's not in the game. We also have Mr. Perfect, aka Kurt Hennig, Brian Myers' favorite wrestler, apparently. his idol growing up, and The Undertaker. I'm gonna let some of the music play a little bit. It's so nostalgic, and just playing this again, it's cool hearing the 16-bit theme songs. We got Bret the Hitman Hart right here, one of my favorites from this era back then. It's cool. This is one of the things I always liked about the game, hearing the theme songs. We got Tatanka, we got Crush. I think he passed away too. We got the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! Charlotte Flair is pretty awesome too. She's actually one of my favorite current female wrestlers right now. We got Shawn Michaels. HBK. I was so excited when he came back in the early 2000s. That was pretty awesome. A lot of current day wrestlers look up to him. Razor Ramon, aka Scott Hall, from Miami, Florida, real close to where I live. I don't live in Miami, but that's still South Florida, so I'm not gonna tell you guys where I live. Yokozuna, the narcissist Lex Luger, Ted DiBiase. I don't wonder whatever happened to his son. His son was wrestling for a little bit, and then he just disappeared. Surprised he never showed up on Impact or AEW. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Razor Ramon because his theme is still playing, and he's from Miami, and he's pretty cool too. I'll never forget, growing up, I had an early wrestling magazine, not a wrestling magazine, a gaming magazine. And I saw an ad for, I think it was either this game or WrestleMania, the arcade game, and it just showed all the current top superstars at the time, namely like The Undertaker, Razor Ramon, and they were all in character. I was like, wow, this is wrestling, and, I wasn't watching it yet, but I was like, wow, this looks pretty cool. Like, they all have different characters, especially The Undertaker, like, the fact that he was just, such a dark character, and I was like, that's pretty cool, And I didn't really get into wrestling officially until late 1999, during the McMahon Helmsley era, and I think the first shows I was watching was like WCW Thunder. Anyway, so right now we got the Royal Rumble match going on. We got a bunch of superstars going at it right now. I'm Razor Ramon, and I'm fighting Ric Flair right now, the Nature Boy. We got Yokozuna, Ted DiBiase, The Undertaker, and the guy in the purple tights, I'm guessing is, that's got to be Macho Man. I always thought he was really cool when he went to WCW and had the whole Madness thing going on. I always wanted the Madness bandana and the shades. They actually have it on Amazon. And quick story real quick. For those of you who been following me since my old channel, me and Joey Beans, and I think it was Tyler Wright and Kaz, we all went to WrestleMania, the one that was at MetLife Stadium, the New York, New Jersey, because, they couldn't decide what state it was. Upon entering, it's in the vlog, upon entering, I saw a guy dressed up as the Macho Man. I think the other guy was like Hulk Hogan, the NWO version, and it was really cool. Like, that was a really cool experience. Joey, thanks again for taking me there. That's one of the coolest things we got to do together. And of course, Party Rockers as well. You can't forget that. And the random vlogs we did together, yours and mine. So, yeah. So, we got some good action right now. The only thing I don't like about this game is the sound effects it makes. I remember playing this one time, and my mom walked by, and she's like, "What the hell are you playing?" And, it just sounded weird. And to me, it always sounded like some guy was getting punched constantly in his throat, like, I was actually doing it, too. That's what it sounds like. I mean, I guess you could say when you're punching them, you're, I don't know, almost hitting their throat or something. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of wrestling moves. There's a couple slams you could do. They do have finishers, which is pretty cool. They don't have entrances. The roster's limited, but I mean, for its time, it's not too bad. It's just, I hate the system with the button mashing, because I could never get it right. And even when it's glowing, I'm guessing I could do my finisher, and I never really looked into how to do it. I don't even know, honestly, how to throw someone out of the ring. So right now I'm facing Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, and I want to say that's Lex Luger, the guy in white, I think. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have their names, so that kind of sucks. But, it's a decent wrestling game. It's great for nostalgia. I think the Sega Genesis version had a couple other people, but me personally, there I go. I like WrestleMania, the arcade game, a little bit better because it's more fun. Alright guys, well that was WWF Royal Rumble. Of course, we all know now it's WWE. And the Royal Rumble is coming up. It's at the end of the month. I just want to say that. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple things I don't like about this year's Royal Rumble. Oldberg is going to be facing Drew McIntyre, and I'm pretty sure he's going to bury him and win the title. I don't know, but the cool thing is Edge is coming back, and there's a lot of people rumored to come back. CM Punk. Nah, I'd rather see him in AEW. But the Royal Rumble is one of the few pay-per-views I'll still check out every year besides WrestleMania. That's a good thing about WWE. They still got that. I mean, there's a few things I like about WWE current day. They got some decent wrestlers. It's just there's such control freaks about pushing them and whatnot, and using the talent that the fans actually want to see win and do good. That's why I prefer AEW and Impact. They're actually working together. So for those of you old school fans who kind of miss wrestling and stuff, check out AEW. Watch Dynamite Wednesday night. I think it's like 8 o'clock on TNT. Impact Access TV on Tuesdays. And also the WWE Network has a free version. And big news right now, if you don't know this already, the WWE Network has been bought out by NBC, at least for the United States, and now it's going to be on their streaming network, Peacock, So what this means is Peacock is only about $5 a month. So you're gonna get, if you get Peacock, I think it starts in March sometime. You're gonna get all the stuff on Peacock that's already there, plus everything on the WWE network, including WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania live pay-per-views and everything, just for $5 a month. So that's pretty freaking awesome. You know, I've been wanting to get back into it. It just sucks at the house right now. I don't really have internet. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm really trying to get more subscribers. I want to do more stuff. I want to, you know, gotta get to 1,000, and it's gonna take a while. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and peace.